So I have Democracy in the 1200 meter in the first race, and I've got my apprentice who's now claiming 3.5. Uh, she's a smart filly. She's fast and she's run well in Pune. She won her last start well. So I'm hoping that she does well here. There are some nice horses, some fast horses here, but I think she should be the best of them. Good luck everyone for the Mumbai season.
Well, you have two runners tomorrow. You have Adamis and you have New Dimension. Please take us through both the horses.
New Dimension, unfortunately, last time she had blood vessel in Pune, though she's working very well after that. And last year in Bombay, she had one. So I hope that she enjoys the Bombay track and does well. Adamus is in good form. He can do. He's a horse who is in great form just now. But the horse to look in that race is Democracy, who is won very impressively. I think we all have to beat him.
The first race I have Mighty Thunder. He's coming across a much stronger field than what he has run with earlier. It will be quite a miracle if he could come and win this race.
Starting with a filly called Cristofoni, running over 6 in a Class 4 race. And this filly has one start. She ran 4th in the only start. That is, she was drawn very badly. Today she's getting a lot of weight from Democracy. This is the horse I have to beat.
So in the second race, I have Zucchero, I have Shenevix Trench and El Greco. Zucchero clearly is one of the more talented ones in the race, but he has a mind of his own, and that's the only thing that I'm a little worried about. If he decides to gallop, genuinely and race genuinely, then I think he should win this race. I have Shenevix Trench and El Greco. Both horses have also worked well. El Greco has had a typhoid surgery, and which I think he needed after the Pune season. And so let's see how he goes.
In the second race, my opening runner is Banksy. He's come to me from Calcutta. He's had 2 runs. Of course, the Calcutta form doesn't work out here, but that's no excuse. He's looking well. He's come up. He's put on weight. He's worked well. But there's Pacey's trio in the race with Zucchero, Shenevix Trench and El Greco. All 3 well-bred horses. But my horse will run a good race.
The second race I have a filly called Fancy Nancy. Unfortunately, the races are so few and we have to take on 3-year-olds like Zucchero. Nonetheless, we have to take on, we have no choice. So that's the horse to beat.
The third race I've got Majestic Warrior. Again, he's running against Cordelia and Amira and all good horses. He's an old horse. I would just say he'd figure somewhere in the middle of the field.
Then I have in the third race 2 horses. One is called Dexa. He's running after a couple of surgeries, and I have a horse called Golden Glow. Golden Glow has a good handicap. He's won the race and placed in Bangalore. He ran a disappointing race in Pune. Pune didn't suit him. Anyway, they're both running. And in this race, there's a filly called Cordelia, which has struck some form, very highly bred. If she gallops, I think we all have to beat her.
Okay. And in the third race, I have Cordelia, who won her last start well. She seems to have matured and she's feeling well. So I'm hoping that she repeats.
You have Wakim running tomorrow. Last time impressive winner in Pune. You beat ahead of my time. How has he come on from that race in Pune? Has he maintained his form? Is he improved on that? What do you think the danger is? Because you are giving weight, I think, a bit around.
Yes, that's true. He's giving weight. He's kept himself well. He's travelled well. And he's beaten a good horse last time, as you rightly said. Competition-wise, it's a 4-horse field, and I think the only horse here that I think has a good chance is Skyfall. He's beaten me before, but at that time Wakim was not in his best. Now I think he's in his peak form, and he's going to make all of them run. So he'll run with the best chance. and I hope that he wins.
In the fourth race, I've got Skyfall. She was due to go to stud, and she's kept back just, I think this would be her last run of her career. There's Wakim to beat. I've beaten Wakim earlier on where Wakim gave me 10 kilos. Today there's only a 6.5 kilo difference. I have to beat him, but she'll go well. She'll run very close.
Then I have got Son of a Gun in the fourth race. In Pune, he was a little slowly off because I think the handler was very weak and couldn't control him at the gates. And still he has finished on quite well. Going through a line through Skyfall, I think he's very much in the reckoning. The horse is number one, which we have to beat.
In the fifth race, I've got Fashion Icon. She's been a bit of a disappointment. She's had a few problems. She's just coming right. I put a claimer on her this time. I've put Pacey's Apprentice N. Bosley. I've got 3.5 off. She'll run very close. She should run close.
Again, I have got 4 horses running. The best one out of the lot is Zip Along. She was a little unlucky in Pune. She's finished about 2 3/4 lengths behind the winner in Pune. And she was gaining ground, and I think 7 is more her distance than 6. So I think she'll run a great race here. In the last race, I've got 2 again. Fidato has been showing a lot of form, and the horse he has to beat here is Superimpose.
In the last race, I've got Me Arion running. He's not this class. He'll just go in for a decent run. I do my best, but I don't think he'll figure anywhere.